don't you have a seat? So this looks a little bit more relaxed.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and start the Instagram live here. So Madison, you just click a button and it's going to go live?
It is live.
Oh, wait, what? How long have you been recording for? Okay. How do we know if anyone's tuning in? And if people are tuning in right now, give me 1 second so we can go live on Instagram. Okay, live. Let's call this Behind the Code, UCC Behind the Scenes.
That's cool. You got one. Or is that you?
What's that?
We got one person.
How do we? Oh, okay, cool. If you were chiming in on the live now, tell us what city are you from? Let's start with that question. UCC. Behind. Okay, let's see what happens on this Instagram thing.
Oh, Madison, you're the one person. Okay, got it. Got it. All right.
Okay, all right. Looks like we are live here on Instagram as well. And we'll go ahead and kick off this live. What's happening, everyone? My name is Julian Placino. I am the producer of the Ultimate Coding Championship, and I'm here with Hillis. Hillis, introduce yourself, my man.
Hey, I'm Hillis Emanuelson. I work at Headstorm and a big fan of the Ultimate Coding Championship.
Awesome. Well, glad that you were here for the live. Looks like we have Madison tuning in from Dallas, Texas. Shout out to Madison. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. And it looks like we're having a few more folks here join, I think, on Instagram as well. So we'll give folks a few more seconds here to chime in. All right, Cool Denny has joined. What's happening, Cool Denny? Thanks for joining the live stream. I'm here with Hillis, and we're actually talking about the Ultimate Coding Championship behind the scenes. A lot of folks have seen the fully produced final episode, but a lot of folks are very interested in the making of the show, the behind the sausage of how things are made. So thank you, Cool Denny, for... Yeah, that didn't make sense. Behind the sausage, how the sausage is made behind the scenes. Okay, cool. Well, Hillis, first off, how would you describe what the Ultimate Coding Championship is?
The championship itself, I mean, it's a battle of the minds to build the best thing, right? And that thing happens to be super complex and super valuable at the same time, and it's a really cool environment for people who make the world go round from a technology perspective to showcase their skill set in a in a way that can relate to everybody else, because often I feel like that coders, when you talk to them, you may not think that you're speaking the same language as them, but in reality, they're just solving problems in a different way, and it's really cool to see that come to life for everyone to see.
That's cool. A battle of the minds. And I know it's super unconventional for a real technology consulting company to be starting a reality show. So I guess I'm kind of curious about that. Did you think it was weird when I first approached y'all with a concept and said, hey, make a reality show? What do you think is going to happen?
I don't think so. I mean, I've got a sales and marketing background, so I thought it was outside the box and said, hey, I'm sure to me it's an event and a spectacle, and that's what sales and marketing's job is. So I was like, yeah, why not? Let's do it. And I think I'd never heard of anything like it other than the typical kind of reality style competitions that are out there in the marketplace, namely cooking. I know people love that, and I think chefs deserve to be celebrated. Why shouldn't coders be celebrated as well?
Yeah, and I think that's what's really cool about the show, and actually why it has gained traction is because it seems like we have given a voice to a community that didn't have one. I don't know any mainstream show about technology folks, but now here we are actually featuring executives, technology executives from great companies and coders, and really kind of humanizing the folks behind all this great technology that we have, and especially here in Dallas, which is like a tech epicenter. So it's been really cool to see that materialize.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you just have to, not incentivize, but make them comfortable.
Yeah.
I think not the stereotype. I think the stereotype for coders is that or software engineers is that they're introverted, and
Mm-hmm.
let's it's not a slight or anything like that, but by putting something like this on, I think you're making it easier, or we're making it easier for these folks to show off their skills.
Yeah, and I think it's really interesting to show the different personalities involved in technology. Like our first champion, Dylan Kay, although he won, he's not even a CS major. He was an economics guy at Texas A&M. And like even Hamdi's not a full-on engineer. He's a pre-sales guy at Datadog.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see who wins these things.
Yeah, I mean, to quote Matt Damon, these guys are wicked smart.
These guys are wicked smart.
Yeah, just, I mean, that's why I like, working at Headstorm, get to work with, these types of folks, day in and day out. And it's, you learn something new every day. It's refreshing.
Yeah, totally. Cool. Denny, here on the Instagram live stream, I'm curious, like, what all do you know about the Ultimate Coding Championship? If you have any questions for us, feel free to type that in to the comments. So the last thing I really want to kind of touch on, it wasn't just enough for us to make a cool show, but to build a real community. And part of that are the live premieres that we have at the Angelica Theater. So tell us a little bit about what you have experienced at these premieres.
Well, I've been to 3 premieres, and they've all been amazing. The Angelica is a great venue, and it really has been a great forum for people to come together, see the production power behind it. That manifests itself in a number of ways, not only in the quality of the episode production itself, but the way the theater is decorated, the catering. I think that everything is first class, and I think that's what these folks are competing and judge, taking the time to compete and judge this competition deserve at the end of the day. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a great space for people to kind of talk shop. I mean, in terms of being technical, everybody's kind of got that shared language typically at the, if you're choosing to attend the premiere, and it's a great choice. I think that everybody's comfortable. It's a great way to meet like-minded people who are interested in not only the entertainment side of it, but also the business side of it. I think it's been awesome to kind of see unfold over the course of 3 premieres, and how the community's been built over the course of 2024.
Yeah, and that's cool that you keep reference to community and also talk shop and making connections, and that's what it's all about. I got a question here from Madison. She's asking, is the premiere open to the public? Can anyone attend?
Yes, absolutely. Anybody who wants to attend can attend. We put this on through Eventbrite, so we tip, as soon as we've got the premiere, for the next episode scheduled, we'll release that out on the Ultimate Coding Championship website, and you'll certainly be able to get a ticket and attend, assuming they don't all sell out.
And we have sold out each premiere, which is crazy to think about. We first started off in a 100-seater, and then moved up to 165, and then our last premiere was 205. So it's been really great to see things grow. So, but yeah, Hillis, we'll close this out, man. For anyone tuning in and who may see this later on, what would you like to see in the Ultimate Coding Championship, and what's kind of the call to action for future contestants or judges to get engaged?
Go to the website, and if whether you want to be a judge or a competitor, submit your info. And I think we love big personalities, especially for the competitor side. If you've watched any of the episodes previously, I think that you see that there's a lot of fun people that choose to do this, and we hope if you want to show that side of yourself, then come on in, let's do it. I'd say that what do I want to see from kind of in the future? I want to continue to see from at least from the problem statement side. I want to make sure that we continue to bring fun challenges to the table for these really smart people to attack, and that we're always kind of thinking along the lines of what are the latest and greatest innovations that these folks can leverage. I mean, the AI space is changing every 2 or 3 days. It feels like there's just an arms race out there between OpenAI, Anthropic, XAI, DeepSeek. I mean, they're all competing to one up each other, and that's only to the benefit of us. And so at the end of the day, I want to really see some cool problem statements that are able to tie into some of the latest reasoning models and innovations that are being brought to the table, so that we can ultimately deliver not only a great entertainment product, but also a real world solution that potentially could bring a ton of value to a number of folks.
Yeah, and I think that's the cool key component to the show, is that we actually design around real challenges, and we feature very awesome mission-driven nonprofit organizations who are doing great things, and we design challenges around their business challenges. So we create something that is great for them and also has universal application. So that's kind of the great thing about the show. It's a workshop for how AI can actually transform the world through real-life use cases. So, yeah. Well, Hillis, thanks for joining us on this live, and everyone, thanks for all tuning in. It looks like we have Kirk Ballou joined. Kirk, what's going on, man? We're actually about to wrap right now, but yeah, drop a comment if you have any questions about the Ultimate Coding Championship. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you all next week on the next live.